CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. Now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. On the Bills sideline, it is Sean McDermott. These guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Opposing him, that's Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in Week 2. Scott, Brock Heward up here in the booth. Veteran Matt Prater down on the field, ready to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Fields looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down throw for Fields. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Jukes away from one. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Fields now on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Gain of 6. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Out of the backfield looking for Breece Hall there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Well, with how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the 2nd or 3rd catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly 1 series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Ty Johnson now to return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Motioning him from the slot right. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, Allen headed out right. the right, pulled in by Palmer. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Matt Prater for the point after try. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard
Fields out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Jets 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Herbert on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Jets take over first and 10.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Fields coming back after the pick. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 44. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 14-7 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it on second and short. Paul running between the tackles. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Off play action, it's Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. And having gained up about a handful there. And Oliver there to make the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give on second to Hall. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I love these misdirection runs. You use that defense's speed and aggressiveness against them. It is really, when you put this play in the playbook and you call it, you want to see that defense overreact, and then you cut them in half with the misdirection.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 13-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hall will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already...
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills and Keon Coleman running out to the field. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
6 yards to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shakir in motion right. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Fields on 3rd. He rolls to his right. He's going to run for it. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's Hall on the give. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. We haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Hall once more. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Avoid some trouble there. Making the call himself. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They run. Here's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
41-yard line.
On the counter, Hall. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's down to almost... No, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Jay Sanders. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Looking to throw Fields. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That's complete to Wilson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Jets take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Completed to Reynolds. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's in 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. It's caught by Wilson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Fields to throw it. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Bills 14.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down throw for Allen. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Quincy Williams making the tackle. We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We've set it down from 37.
That's good for a Bills first down. A gain of 15.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Allen going to throw again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The Jets and receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down from the 42. A pistol snap, Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cole Bishop on the coverage.
Here's Hall. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Air it out on 3rd. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First down from the 42. Allen to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the Jets' 49-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Allen setting up to throw. Got a man, it's Knox. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action now. Allen. He brings it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tying things up. New set of downs for him from the 31. They start the drive at home. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Off play action, it's Fields. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Buying some time right. Got a man, this is Reynolds. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Chased out to his right. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Fields on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's Hall on the carry. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it.
Oh, Fields loses it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. Into the red zone. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets, 21.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead, and they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Coming right is Hall. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go right back to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now Fields. He has the 1st over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Play action, Fields. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Fields out of the gun. This is Lazard working the right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32. Hall running between the tackles. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, he gets a 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19-yard line.
This is Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Motion. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
Aaron Glenn with an eye on that play clock, and he's going to burn a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Fields to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of him.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Brought in. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now trail by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And they're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Catch made right side by Coleman. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bills' first down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Rolling into enemy territory. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
And it's third down.
Back to throw now, Allen. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. It's a 38-yard look here. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets offense now set to take over. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Start this one out with home. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now it's Fields. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
They give on second to Hall. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on first. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets trail by a field goal. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Here's Hall once more. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And his kick is blocked. They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30. Free, up the middle, it's a breakaway. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
And this is why you grind on special teams every day in practice, every day in training camp. You never know where you're going to need to make an incredible play to save a win. The coaches schemed it, the guys executed it, and now they'll all be partying in the locker room because of it.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he has the Bills the first down, and that block should clinch them this way. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down, Buffalo.
Another one for Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Lining up to take a knee on second down. This is a designed run for Allen. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from New York.
CBS Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.